Hey guys, and welcome back to more Subnautica. We're kind of just searching for blueprints and stuff and materials we can use in building our space base. I think I already have that stuff. So, definitely some potential stuff here, but I'm worried that that thing's going to try to attack me. Oh. Holy shit, look at all those things. They're just bumping the thing trying to get at me, so that was kind of scary. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's trying to attack the pod. I think the sea moth is relatively safe, but we do probably want to be somewhere safe when we have to replace the energy module here. Man, imagine if you just swam into here, you'd be done. Those fish would eat you in seconds. You saw them just smack in the pod. Oh man, I want those. I want that upgrade, but you can see them just bumping into it. You can kind of push it, but no, they haven't lost interest. Will he eat those? No. I don't even know if I could get out and scan it quick enough. Yeah, it looks like I can.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think they left just long enough for me to scan it. Is that another one? No, that's just a rock. So we made it. Still more pieces of the ship out here. Just fly into that guy. Wonder what biome this is. I'm not exactly sure, but don't seem to actually need my light anymore. I think it's enough of daytime. Okay, so that's not something I can scan for. Okay, I already know what a spadefish are. LED light fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
Blueprint. A light stick. I guess I can't look at the blueprints menu in.
Dehydration detected.
Oh, okay. So let's just start heading back. So within 3 days, we should be able to explore this area without a radiation suit. And the reason I'm heading back is I want to just grab a couple the air sac fish, because not to use my. I didn't see actually very many. Well, I can search for some. Quickly gonna change out my radiation suit. We're good to go. So. We actually didn't find that many blueprints, but oops. Let's grab that. And we can just store it. So I could potentially use it here, but I don't really want to.
New creature discovered.
I don't have any. Actually, I guess we have so much salt that I could just Do I have any salt on me? Not at the moment, but I guess there's not really anything else I'm going to be using the salt for, so... Just gotta find one with salt in it. Yeah, and there's... Is it common or table? I think it's actually common I need for the filtered water, or for bleach rather.
Caution.
Yeah.
Blood nutrient levels decreasing. Calorie intake recommended.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I can do that. I can do that anytime. Oop, I can't remember the table cultures for, but whatever. 3 is fine. Or pod. So whatever. I'll just drink.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Just drink 2 of those. I'll make some more. But let's cook some of these spadefish. So as not to starve to death. And we got lots of hoverfish here we can cook. I can even salt one of them. We got lots of salt, but
Vital signs stabilizing.
there we go. Just while we're here. Oh yeah, gotta make bleach. We can make 3 things of bleach because we got lots of. See, that's why it was worth it to grab common coral and just put it in there. Because now we can just grab it whenever we need it. Bleach, extra thing. Because the thing is, you have to look at the power. Like this does use quite a bit of power actually to make this disinfected water, but it's definitely worth it. So now we can store that. So use that. Because we got attacked. We really got chewed up by those fishes. And even the power efficiency. Do I have another thing of salt? No, I don't on me. I'll just hold on to this hoverfish. So, as it got some quartz, good solid amount of titanium. Definitely could use more titanium. Do we want to do more exploring? Well, we could go so. Oh, I actually know where we saw a bunch of solar panels. Or not solar panel. A bunch of quartz. We could quickly go grab some more quartz. Oops, but oh, I'm carrying 2 power cells. I can definitely drop one of those. I do want to put my dive reel. I guess I can just put that. Oh, it just kind of floats there. That's kind of neat. Just so it's not floating around though. Oh, and I also do want this stuff. It's a good idea. Even put the signal away. Just in case I die or something.
Equipped and capturing body moisture.
Guess I can even put it in here. Not the end of the world. Perfect. Gotta find where my power cells are. Oop, didn't want that. Just to keep stuff semi-organized. Is it this one? Nope. There we go. Put my power cell in there. Yeah, lots of salt in here. But once we actually set up our solar panels, we can just catch fish in that area and cook them, so that won't be a big issue. I just love using the sea moss. Actually, for something different, why don't we quickly make the sea glide? Just to have something different, because sea glide's also pretty cool. So what does it take to make the sea glide? Battery, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. Well, we have all that stuff. Battery, lubricant, copper wire, so we need copper. That's typical. I think there's actually some copper in here, so. Make a liar out of me. One of these is copper. I guarantee it. See how useful that is? I already got reclaimed water out of that. Well, this will be like a whole thing full of copper in one of these things. Somewhere. Oh, this is empty. Where'd all my copper go? Ah, there's a good amount of copper. Okay, so copper wire. Is it? It's probably not electronic. Oh, you need 2 copper ore for copper wire. Well, we're going back in. That's the pain ass thing about not having stuff in your pod. That's why it'll be so much nicer when you just have this base set up. You can just move all this stuff over and use the base. Man, that'll be so much nicer when we have the base set up. So looking forward to it. Okay. So now we can get our copper wire. Lubricant. Got some ahead of time. And the sea glide. So. Oh, it also displays local topographical information apparently. So, the only thing about the sea glide is it does not provide you with any oxygen. But yeah, you just kind of put it. That's cool that it provides that kind of information. Yeah, right here. This is where I found. There's a crap ton. Like, look at all this quartz. And is this copper? Boom, copper. So yeah, if you're just going around, the sea glide's definitely kind of the way to go. And that's how they recommend also running crashes. If I can find a crash, I'll show you. It's actually pretty cool. Nope. Our inventory's already full. Man, this thing is awesome. I'm loving this sea glide. Oh, it even has light on it. But you can see we've already run out over 10% of the, or almost 10%. Oops, I'm just heading past there. Okay. Guess yeah, we can just turn it into glass. Save some space. Nighttime approaches, but now we have the light from our sea glide, so that's not the end of the world either. Actually, with the sea glide, well, I guess we're not always going to be carrying the sea glide on us, because it's pretty big. it's not something you just carry around on you as every day. So, is there? Okay, so there's a crash there. So you lure out the crash, then you just outrun it with the sea glide. Oh, I actually didn't do a very good job of it there. So if you just do it like this. Oh, they must have patched it. Well, but that's pretty good. Oh, really? Oh, really? They must have changed it so you can't do that. Because I just read that on the forum, but I never tried it. So no, I guess you can't really glitch them out with the sea glide. Or not really glitch them out, but outrun them. Because a new one always spawns. Well, that's interesting. So. Not that they really need to do that anyway. They're not that hard. You can just kind of tank them. That's usually what I do. I think by taking the crash part of it, though, they don't spawn anymore in there. Possibly. I might be incorrect in saying that, but... That's one thing too, because the sea glide takes up so much space, you can't carry as much stuff. Okay, you still pick up stuff. Oh, you can just pick up stuff with the sea glide, it's still equipped. But I guess you're wasting sea glide energy doing that, so... Should have dropped off a lot of my stuff before going on to this, but it's... You can go so much faster with the sea glide. Like, it's amazing. This is just, like, godly. And the topographical information is pretty cool, too. So.
New creature discovered.
Am I hungry? Yeah, I guess I'm a little bit hungry. Let's cook this hoverfish. Honestly, probably don't even need to eat the boomerang. Yeah. Let's put the boomerang in there. I already have one crash powder, just in case I needed to create like an emergency welder. I made sure to have a little bit of crash powder in there. Well, I kind of like that titanium in there in case I need to grab something without having to go out, but... Well, how often do I really use silver? Oops. Not very often. Okay. I was going to make another storage, but there's so many of these that aren't even full. That one seems to be, though. And that one's kind of used for something else. There we go. And actually, for the most part, I think we're going to be switching over bases, so I guess it probably doesn't matter what is in which storage. Just fill them all up. As long as they're all full is what's important. Quick auction. Am I full of... Guess I could drop one O2 tank. I guess it would be the end of the world to do that. Because I have the sea glide, I can get to the surface so much easier. Quickly check this one, if not I'll... Oops. I hate that. 5. Hey, when you pick up your storage instead of opening it. That's not the one I want, whatever. I'll just put it in there. It's actually a thing there, but I know that's where those crashes were, so. Ooh. What's that? Oh my god, a sea moth fragment. How lucky am I? Okay, I swear the thing was gonna try to spray me. Salt is... I won't turn up salt.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Man, you can just zip to the surface so quickly. I'm sure. No, maybe have I been to this one? Yeah, I guess I have. Yeah, I've definitely been here. Which makes sense, because I've explored a lot of this area. Is that an egg I don't have? I think so. I don't think I have one of those eggs. I don't think I've dug my way into... Oh, I guess I have. Man, just so much quartz in some of these caves. So I'm just zipping around the cave.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Zip, zip, zip. However, I've used half the battery, but that makes sense, and it was worth it to get this much quartz and stuff. The radiation must be subsiding, because I don't think we could have got this close to that before. So, Let's just focus. I can always get titanium after. It's a bit close. I don't think we want to get a floater attached to myself. There's a free Garyfish. Oh man, that's the hardest Garyfish I've ever had to catch. Is that some more quartz? Yeah. Salt. I saw a thing and now I didn't. Oh. Really, no crashes around here. That's surprising.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remains.
That's why I went this way, just so I could check if this was the exit or an exit out. Nah, just zips. So glad I didn't bring a second oxygen tank. Like, look at that. That so beats the way I was collecting stuff before. So look at that. Look at all of that titanium. I can actually go grab this titanium because there's a lot of it. So. But yeah, 25% energy pretty much already. But that's worth it. And I think you only have to stick a battery in it, so.
New creature discovered.
Not like you even have to do that much to get it going. I should actually save some of this quartz, because I know the solar panels take quartz. So. Oh, I just got so much though. Oh, I can even eat that Garyfish. I know that the quarters take a lot of it, though. How many do we have? I need, I think, 4. Because I'm pretty sure blueprints take 2 each, so I think I'm making 2 of those. That's all well and good. Just quickly checking. Yeah. Fabricator's actually keeping up quite well with all this. With all that we've been making. So, man, Garyfishes aren't very nutritious. That's one thing about them. So I'm pretty sure we came from this way. We're going towards the ship. Yeah, so I was right in my directions. Is that where that rock is? Man, you just dive down like a shark and grab it. Holy shit, you could just catch peepers like this, no problem too. No, not too easily. Because you're actually too fast to catch the peepers. And peepers are just so mobile. You use it to close in on the peeper, but you still have to catch it the old-fashioned way. Like, they'll just turn to stop you from catching them and stuff. I already have some of those. The thing is I'm looking for is like a renewable food source. And that's what I'm trying to catch. Hope my inventory's full. Okay. Good, just grab that. And that's everything? Perfect. Okay, turn the light. Make sure the light's off. That's the thing you do have to make sure is that the light's off when you are using it if you don't need it because it's draining power. Sure drains actually quite a bit more power using the light, so. Anyway guys, so I think I'll smelt down these resources and we'll be back over at the base. Thanks guys. Later.